So guys, I am going to take one complete test now. So I won't be explaining anything in this particular lecture. I am just going to attempt the way like I do it in the main exam. Okay. So I'll skip like instructions. Okay. The very first question is your practice question. I'll skip it. Now my main test will start. So hi Elena and Lisa is writing. Okay. It is informal email because it's your signature is informal. Lisa was worried about. Lisa felt the wedding rituals were. Jonathan was impressed by Lisa's speech during the wedding was. Both Lisa and Jonathan met Adam. Mark and David are okay. I hope you are well. I went to Kyoto last month and I have to tell you about this. My friend Keiko from work was getting married in her hometown and I was invited. Jonathan and I landed at the Kansai airport completely jet lagged after a 14-hour flight, and honestly, I wasn't sure how we were going to find our way around the city. So, I was worried about experiencing jet lag, limited arriving at the venue on time, navigating through Kyoto. So, what can be our answer? Now, what is written here? Uh, weren't sure. I was not sure how we were going to find our way around the city. We were total newbies with the Japanese train system. So, keeping that like navigating through Kyoto. Okay. Then we have, but getting around was surprisingly easy, I suppose, because many foreign tourists come to Kyoto. The incredibly patient station staff literally held our hands and walked us through buying tickets. Lisa felt the wedding rituals were okay. We won't be getting answer. The wedding venue was a gorgeous traditional Japanese inn Japanese inn near a lake. Everybody was dressed in traditional outfits. Kyoko looked absolutely stunning in her white kimono. The ceremony was a sight to be behold. Okay, and though I felt they could have picked up the pace a little bit, maybe slow, rather hasten, brief but enjoyable, odd yet interesting, rather long but beautiful. Yes, they could have picked up the pace a little bit. Okay, so it means it was slow. Jonathan was impressed by. Even Jonathan, who is super picky about the food, kept going for seconds after the ceremony. Okay, the food was great. Even Jonathan, who is super picky, kept going for seconds. So Jonathan was impressed by food, wedding, entire dishes, attire. So dishes. Lisa's speech during the wedding was. After the ceremony, the guests took turns giving a speech about the couple. I had mine written on a piece of paper, but I misplaced it right before going on the stage, so I had to wing it. Okay. During the wedding was well prepared, spontaneous, emotional, humorous. What? Spontaneous. Okay. Why? Because whatever she wrote on the paper, she misplaced it and it was impromptu on the spot. Both Lisa and Jonathan met Adam. Both Lisa and Jonathan. Okay. So Lisa is writing, we wanted to visit our cities. No, I was where here. The following day, we went sightseeing around Kyoto. We ran into Adam while buying clothes in a market. So, met Adam while shopping for clothes in the market. Okay, buying clothes in the market. That's all. Then, Mark and David are. Mark and David are. So, he is working as an IT expert in an international. He decided to be our guide on the trip. We went to local carnival. Okay, we won't be getting answer here. We wanted to visit other cities, but Jonathan caught. Okay, both Liz and Jonathan, Mark and David. But Jonathan caught a bug. Furthermore, we rushed him to the doctor, and he had to spend the remainder of the days resting. I was a bit bummed that I did not get to see the Tokyo Tower. Anyway, I am planning a trip to Tokyo next month, and I would absolutely love for you to join me. We would have fun exploring Tokyo together. Jonathan is insisting on coming along. He is still dreaming about incredible food. Mark and David are also taking a week off next month. It could be a group adventure like our college days. Okay, so Mark and David are brothers, colleagues, old friends. So what? It would be old friends, like our college days. Then next one, your trip sounds absolutely amazing. Kyoko must have looked incredible in her kimono. It must have been nerve-wracking speaking. Nerve-wracking speaking, speaking in a foreign in front with without, maybe without your notes or in front of no, in front of strangers without your notes. Now I can eliminate first one and third one. Okay, only second and fourth are my options. Now what was said in the email, in the passage, like she misplaced it, so without your notes. I can't believe you met Adam. That must have been a great surprise. Did you really enjoy the bravery contest? I would have been thrilled, terrified, indifferent, confident. I would have been terrified. Okay, so what was mentioned? It was mentioned here. We went on to a local carnival, visited a number of shrines, and even participated in a bravery contest where you take turns to go inside a haunted place. Okay, so terrified. What was the other option? Thrilled? No. Because did you really enjoy his asking question? I would have been. What? So some kind of negative word I can say like would be there. Not indifferent, confident, or thrilled, terrified. I am sorry Jonathan got sick. That must have been frustrating, especially since you planned your trip something. Miss Tokyo Tower, yes. Did not get enough rest, had to leave, needed to go to Kyoto. Now here two or three options can come. Okay, you, well, first of all let's see whether they have mentioned it or not. Had to leave Tokyo. I'm planning to leave Tokyo next month, so it means like wait. Okay, so there is nothing mentioned here. So I'll go with what? I'll go with your Miss Tokyo Tower, because that is the only thing mentioned. I was a bit bummed that I didn't get to see the Tokyo Tower. Okay, so I did not get to see means she missed. Okay, next one. As for your Tokyo trip, count me in. Dash is perfect as I'll have a break from work in 2 weeks, this weekend, next month. So next month. So answer will be next month. David coming along, we could dash, we could plan, spend, explore, turn into a reunion trip. Yes, all college mates are coming, so it can be a reunion. That's all, guys. So in 3 minutes still time is there, so that's how I do. Even during the explanation also I was doing the same thing. Now why 3 minutes are left? Because I am not explaining anything. Okay, second part, this is what I said, like we will get 4-5 images. Office chairs, Olivia Smith, Betty Jones. So who is writing? Betty is writing to Olivia. As you know, we need new office chairs for our study. Given that we would be practically what? Living there for a few months to complete our project. So it means some kind of office work is there. I have already found 4 options online. All 4 have dash, a built-in headrest, at least 4 years warranty, customized, some common thing. Now let's read. 5 years warranty. Hammond Miller 1400 adjustable posture fit lumber sport tilt lumber. Then acrylic mesh. Additional purchase headrest. Okay. 920, this is a bit cheaper. Height adjustability, here you have no, there is no height adjustability, no extra required. Latex foam 6 year, 600 adjustability armrest, hybrid, footrest separately, gaming, and 4 year. Then this one fixed foam lumber sport. So only one thing is there common, that warranty for all is like more than 5, I think 7, you have 4, you have 6, you have 5, well more than 4, at least 4 years. Built-in headrest, no, there is no built-in headrest in 2 chairs. Then fabric, no, not customizer, not in all. So only in one, like they said like customized fabric is there. Okay, so sorry, this one. Then I am particularly interested in the steel case gesture sorry and Titan Evo models, as they both, so steel case gesture and Titan steel okay, as they both. Now what is common? 920 600, height adjustability, armrest move, close for shoulder, okay, armrest and 4D armrest movement. Latex foam are okay. Latex foam, here we do not have that. No extra required. Footrest extra. Then full armrest movement. Gaming magnetic back pillow included 4 years warranty. Now what is their common here? Okay, so what are the options? As they both come with a 10-year guarantee, no way. Feature hybrid cold, no. Here you have hybrid cold, but here we do not have. Okay, so second option cannot come. Include adjustable armrest, yes, armrest move and 4D armrest movement. So I'll go with your include adjustable armrest. Okay, that's all. Then comes your third one. However, I am concerned that the Titan Evo Dash is designed more for gaming. Is designed more for gaming. Yes, this can be our answer. Is more expensive? No, it's not expensive. Lacks a magnetic cushion. So you have magnetic back pillow. So this also cannot. Comes with a complimentary footrest. So footrest sold separately. So there is no way fourth can be. There is no way this one can come. It lacks a no, there is a magnetic cushion. Okay, is more expensive than all other model. No, it is, it is not expensive than this one, steel case, and the very first one. So I think second can be eliminated. Okay, just like that. And then third also and fourth also, because there is magnetic back pillow. There you need to buy it separately, and this one is not expensive than two other models. So I am left with one. The next one, the steel case gesture can be looked at as it can be the steel case can be looked as it offers a breathable mesh seat, comes in multiple color options, has a built-in massaging function, can be adjusted according to desk. So see, full arm movement, no extra, latex foam or soft weave fabric, height adjustability. Now we are getting only one option, that is can be adjusted according to height. Okay, this one. And the last option, additionally the branch ergonomic chair is worth considering as it is the most affordable and it offers what? Fixed foam lumbar support, fixed foam armrest, fox leather, no extras, solid ergonomic, discount on multiple. As it offers free assembly and installation, we don't need. Discounts on bulk purchase, yes. Extended warranty, 7 years warranty is there, so not like extended warranty. Then you have what? You have additional accessories at this one, additional accessories at no cost. So additional accessories at no cost, no, I don't think this can come. No extras required. Well, there are no extras required at all. So I think like I'll go with discounts on bulk purchases. Okay, free assembly, there is nothing like that you need assembly, so eliminated. Extended warranty, no, 7 years is there, there is no mention of extended warranty. Additional accessory at no cost, no extras required. So first, third and fourth are this one eliminated. I am left with second. Then Olivia and Betty, they work together, our friends, our neighbors, live together. So what? It will be our work together. Why? Because they have said like practically living there for a few months to complete our project. It means they work together. What best describes Betty's email? Enthusiastic, skeptical, informative, critical, and no, she is not demanding, she is just telling. So it will be what? It will be your informative. She is telling like, okay, this chair is there, that chair is there, and she is analyzing it analytically, like the pros and cons are different features. Betty likely found information about the chairs from Uh, Online. So it will be your online. So here I go. A store, pamphlet, online furniture store, a company sponsored. So I will go for online furniture store. I still have 2 minutes left. Okay. Now let's jump on to our next one. The nation's earliest flags were official symbols of colonial powers. Okay. Colonial powers official symbol. An element of the chosen flag design was modified to ensure clarity from a distance. Okay. Clarity. The government initially used multiple flags for different purposes. Multiple flags. An international event highlighted the need for unique national flag. Okay. Unique national international event. Early attempts at changing the flag were postponed due to concerns about potential unrest. Okay, potential unrest. The committee worked under strict time constraint. Okay, strict time constraints. An education institution emblem influenced the final flag design. Okay, final flag design. First proposal was unanimously accepted. Okay, that's all. I have got the keywords in my mind. Now let's start. So before adopting its current national flag, Canada used several different flags since the arrival of Europeans. Flags from homelands like France were displayed. Okay, the red ensign featuring Canada shield and the United Kingdom Union Jack were used unofficially on land and at sea. In 1956, during the Suez crisis, Canadian troops deployed as UN peacekeepers flew through the red ensign in Egypt. However, since the flag included a Union Jack, it resembled those of the invading nations Israel, France, and the UK, causing Egyptian observers to believe that Canada was trying the flag of an invading nation. So there was something like that. People mistook the flag for something else. An international event highlighted the need for a unique. This understanding helped to reinforce the call for a distinctive national flag. So I am damn sure about fourth one. Okay, fourth one will be A. Then an element of the chosen flag, no modified, no, there is nothing modified. And first one, the nation's earliest flags were official symbols. No, the government initially used multiple flags. Attempts to changing flag postponed. The government committee were responsible. Educational, nothing. Flag committee, nothing. Public sentiment, nothing. Public sentiment towards the old flag was influenced by wartime members. No, they are not talking about old flag. But creating an entirely new flag was no easy feat. Earlier efforts were halted by the Prime Minister William Lyon Mackenzie King, mainly due to fear that the issue might lead to political instability. The Canadian government chose to keep the Union Jack as the national flag and tried to fly the Canadian red sign from government buildings. The nation was also divided on the matter. Had fought and died on a Union Jack and the red Canadian red ensign, and many were still attached to these emblems and to their British heritage. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, so this can be our answer. Okay, the nation's earliest flags were official symbols of official symbol. No, so I can't say B. Then an element was modified to ensure clarity. No. The government initially used multiple flags. Yes, like something different on government buildings here. Union as a national flag and red ensign government building. So third one is your B. Early attempts at changing the flag was postponed. Okay. Early attempts at changing the flags were postponed due to concern. Yes. So what is mentioned here? Choose to keep due to fears that issue might lead to political instability. Okay, so fifth one is your B. Then the committee responsible for the new flag. No, there is no such thing. Educational, no. The flag committee first proposal, no, nothing. Towards the old flag was influenced by wartime memory. Yes, people had fought under those flags. So ninth one also B. Okay, now the third one. In 1960, Lester B. Pearson, then leader of the opposition, proposed a concept for new flag featuring a sprig of 3 red maple leaves similar to those in the national coat of arms on a white background bordered by 2 blue stripes, a design that became known as the Pearson pennant. However, Pearson's design was rejected by the parliament. So there was one question rejected. The first committee first proposal was unanimously accepted? No, it was rejected. So go with E. Okay, an element of the chosen flag. Now let's read further. Instead, a parliamentary committee was created and given a 6-week deadline to submit a recommendation. The committee debate was fierce, with some wanting to keep colonial symbols and others advocating for new Canadian ones. This period was known as the Great Flag Debate. Okay, 6 weeks deadline. So, 6 weeks deadline. An element of the chosen flag was modified. Nothing. Then worked under strict time constraint. Yes, 6 weeks guideline. So answer is your C. Okay. And education, so there is nothing like education institution. One of the more well received concepts considered by the committee was proposed George Stanley, Dean of Arts at the Royal Military College. That's all. So I got influence the final design. So I can blindly say answer of 7th one is what? 7th one is your D. Now I am left with first and second. Modified. Okay. While this concept was selected, the maple leaf had to be changed because the 13-month maple leaf lost its detail when seen from far. The leaf was redesigned. Okay. So when you are seeing it from far, you won't be able to figure out what is there, or you won't be able to differentiate. So it was modified. So some element was modified for the clarity from a distance. So answer is your D. The nation's earliest flags were official symbols. I know where I read like the officials, the earliest flags were official symbols. Okay, they were just using some symbols. Okay, from of the colonial power. So I'll go for your E here. I'm done with all. So see, when I read the first paragraph, I was able to answer one question. I was not sure about other. When I read B, I was able to answer 3 questions very easily. Multiple flags, then postponed, and that's all. Okay, even this one also. Everything discussed here. Then here also, rejected by Parliament. 6 weeks deadline. I got 2 answers from these particular sentences. That's all. That's how you do it. And here also I got 3 minutes. Okay. Practice more so that you become comfortable with the skimming, understanding and answering part. You skim, understand and then answer the question. Okay. To answer the question, you have to locate. You cannot read slowly to locate. You have to skim only. Now let's jump on to our next one. So what is the topic? Universal Internet access. It's going to be easy. The article primarily discusses. James Wilson argues that Dr. Bailey thinks current internet pricing has led to David Harrison, the digital divide, the author's tone indicates support for. Now I need to read it. I did not get much idea. Canada's commitment to universal internet access faces significant challenges in rural and remote areas. While infrastructure investment continue, the issue of affordability remains a pressing concern, particularly regarding data caps and overage fees. However, some argue these pricing mechanisms are necessary. Data caps and overage charges are essential tools for managing network capacity and ensuring fair access for all users, stated James Wilson. James argues that data caps are necessary, yes, he said, and contribute and help, not exclusion, to maintain, the technology, something like that. So for managing network capacity and fair access. Okay, so I can't go with first one. And helps manage network, yes. Cost, keep cost lower, ensure all users can access unlimited. Those there is no, he did not say unlimited, should be reduced. No, he is not saying should be reduced. So I'll go with second and third and fourth eliminated, first and second. He is not saying digital exclusion, he is saying fair access for all. So I will go with second. And then next one, nothing here. However, consumer advocates strongly disagree with the assessment. It's false tries to suggest people prefer data caps, argued Anika Das, director of digital rights now in communities like Yulu, Kok, whatever, I can't pronounce the name. Families are paying over 250 monthly for basic internet service. That's more than 6% of income for low income household. This isn't about consumer choice, it's about digital exclusion. Dr. Bailey. So we don't have for this lady. Okay, leave it. The impact of daily life is significant. We are seeing families who have to choose between children and children's online homework and parents video meeting, explained Dorian Bailey. So a researcher studying digital inequality, some households are actually paying for the separate internet because it's cheaper than covering overage fee. This creates a two-tier system where rural and remote communities face persistent disadvantages compared. The current internet pricing has led to divide. Families completely disconnected, no. Children dropping out, no. Declining remote, no. Households and multiple connections. So yes, we can go for multiple connection, very easy. The debate has caught the attention of policymakers. Current affordable metrics focus too narrowly on price without considering household income or community context, noted David Harrison of the Canadian Internet Policy Institute. We need to recognize that connectivity, if unaffordable, is no different from having no service at all. The digital divide isn't just about infrastructure, it's about ensuring everyone can meaningfully participate in our increasingly online world. So the digital divide is a challenge for both. Yes, first one can be our answer. No, not infrastructure gaps. Then the consequence of internet gaps, a concern that will naturally resolve as technology advances. So very easy. He did not say fourth one. He did not say like it is because of so and so thing. He did not talk about infrastructure gap, only first one. Now the final one, industry representatives maintain that market forces will eventually solve this problem. However, with nearly a quarter of households in some remote communities living below the poverty line, many argue that leaving internet accessibility to market forces alone risks deepening social and economic inequality. Okay, now what the author is saying, he has just given the views. Now let's read. The article primarily discusses the important data gaps in managing technological challenges of rural, challenges of internet access in like it is very expensive. Okay, the reasons why pay less, no, urban users pay less, no, that was not discussed at all. So first one, the author's tone indicates support for okay, and then the last one, what they have said. So he's saying that government should do, don't leave it to market. So allowing market forces, no. Okay, I don't think like he's mainly interested in allowing it for market forces. Okay, and then maintaining the current, no. Expanding infrastructure, he did not say. Addressing socio-economic disparities in internet inequalities. Well, I am not getting any idea here. So now I go for elimination approach. Maintaining current data cap policies, so he did not say that. So second one is eliminated. Expand infrastructure over addressing affordability. Okay, over addressing affordability. Let me go through this one again. Alone risk deepening social and economic inequality. So if I consider that point, expanding infrastructure over addressing, no, you cannot do one thing at the cost of other. So there was nothing like that. Okay, even from the author, even from those people whose viewpoints are there. So third one eliminated, first one. No, he is saying like if you leave it to the market forces, okay, it will be an issue. So first one can be eliminated based on the sentence, and second and third one do not they do not fit in the context or theme of the passage. So I'll go with 4. Okay. Well, they have discussed like social and economic inequalities. So socio-economic disparities, okay, in inequalities are there. But authors is supporting in addressing this. So where it is mentioned, I don't know. But I know like first 3 options were not discussed. Okay. I live in this area, and James Wilson claims about internet pricing really make me frustrated when he says that what he said, this guy James. Okay, helps us maintain service quality while keeping basic and affordable. Okay, are optional, help improve service, ensure fair access, reduce network congestion. No. So what? Ensure fair access. Why? Because this guy is saying like affordability for everyone. So fair access for everyone. As someone who pays over 200 for basic internet, dash, which is a significant portion which is standard across despite being provided with, which while I would admit no. So what would be the answer? Which is a significant portion. Okay. Like many families, we have had to dash. We have had to drastically cut down. Yes. Decide between work and maybe second one also. Opt for a more affordable. No. Submit formal complaints. No. Third and fourth are eliminated. Okay. So which one? Drastically cut down on our daily internet and decide between work and our children future. So see, only one thing was discussed. Cut down on internet use. Nowhere it was discussed like people are using it less. No, only like they are saying people have to decide, or they are going for 2 different connections. So keeping that in mind, I'll go with this one. Dash accurately reflects the reason rural communities fall behind. Writer's argument, Anika Das, rural communities fall behind. So people prefer in community like families are paying over for basic internet, that's more than 6%. Okay, now because in communities like this one, families are paying this one 6% of income. So I am sure my this answer is correct. Sorry, this second one is correct. And now I need to find rural communities, why they fall behind. So remote two-tier system disadvantage. So see, rural and remote face persistent disadvantages. So who said? Dr. Dorian Bailey. So what will be the answer? Dr. Bailey. So Dr. Bailey's observation. Now the last one, I strongly agree with David Harrison that David Harrison was the first one, right? No, David Harrison, where is he? Yes. So current effort focus too narrowly on price without considering household, and we need to recognize the connectivity. If it is expensive, people are not able to use it, then having no internet and having costly internet, okay, is kind of same. So strongly agree with David Harrison that communities must keep faith in industry representatives. The digital divide emerges. Expensive internet is still better than no internet. Income levels must be factored. Okay, expensive internet is better. He said expensive internet is just like no internet. So no way like third can be our answer. Okay, then digital divide emerges from poor infrastructure. No. So which one? Fourth one. Why? Income level. So what he said here? So he said like they focus too much on price without considering income of the community or in community context. So I'll go with your number 4th here. Okay. So in fact, I thought like I'll just do it, okay, without explaining. Why? Because here everything is time constraint. This is how you will get this CELPIP reading in the main exam. But because I have much practice, I take like 3-4 classes a day, so it is not that difficult for me to skim or read the passage and answer the questions, and at the same time explain also. So I was able to do everything on time. Okay. First part I think I did within like time, and 2 or 3 minutes were remaining. In second also 2 minutes, and in 3 minutes, and here I think 2 minutes. Okay. These 3-4 questions I took time. When I was done with first 5 questions, there were 5 minutes still remaining. Okay. So that's all. Now let me submit and let's check our score. So, well, all are correct. In first part, I got 11 out of 11, 8 out of 8, 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10. And then we have what? We have your, well, all are correct only. So, was worried about navigating what is the solution here. I wasn't sure we were going to find our way around the city, and when I was answering, I pointed out this part only, like from here we can answer our question. In the same way, Matt Adam R were impressed by David and Mark R was impressed by. So all are easy. Let's say we jump on to number third part. In third we had different questions. So the nation identifier was symbol, an element of chosen flag was modified. The government initially used multiple flags for different. Well, when students practice on our portal, they have, what they have explanation also, because right now the early flags from France were used, but doesn't state they were officially declared. Yes. So see, even I said the same thing. Okay. Well, explanation is there. If someone is answering incorrectly, they can go through this explanation. I think I explained my answers also. Okay. So this is how I teach my students. Okay. This is how I take this reading test myself. And only thing, like in exam, I don't explain, I am quiet, and I will be answering question myself. So I will have 3-4 minutes even for proofreading. Okay. For checking my answers again. That's all, guys. I hope you have got the idea, like how you get the main test. In the main test, you will get one part, okay, twice, and we won't get to know which one is like there, okay, which one we will be getting twice. And so we have to do both the parts, the repeated one also, with the same mindset, like it is the main one. Okay. You cannot think like, okay, the first one was important, it will be checked, the second one won't be checked. No. What if first one is ungraded and second one is graded? You may not even score 6 bands also, because if you miss any part, if you answer, let's say 7-8 questions incorrectly, your score will come down to 30. That means 8 bands. And if you have answered 3-4 questions incorrectly in other parts, your score will come down to 26. So that will be around, I think, 6 or 7 bands. Okay. So that's all, guys. I hope you have understood the different parts of the CELPIP reading module. How much time is there, how we get questions, what should be your strategy. Now, even while explaining also, I was able to answer and save some time. Only in one question I was not able to, that too like in practice question. Okay, in the fourth lecture where I was explaining the fourth part. Okay, there I was not able to answer within time. Otherwise, here also and in remaining 3 parts, I was able to. So, if your speed is good and while reading or while skimming, you can understand the context, you can keep things in mind, then it becomes very easy. If you can't, then please improve your reading speed. And it's not only about reading, you have to understand the context also, sentence also. And one more thing, you might have noticed all the answers were in sequence. Or this is how you will get in the exam. That's why people are able to score 9 bands and apply for their PR. So that's all, guys. Thank you very much.